There's a moment in life when you realize something. A moment when you understand that all your words, all your explanations, don't really matter. This is the story of the day I learned that, and how everything changed. My name is Ravi. I was 23 years old. I worked at a small marketing company. Nothing fancy, just a regular job. But I had a dream. I wanted to become a creative director. I wanted to lead projects. I wanted to make things. The problem was, I didn't start. Instead, I explained why I couldn't start. The timing isn't right, I would say. I need more experience first. Maybe next year, when things settle down. People won't take me seriously anyway. I'm too young. My manager would ask me to present ideas in meetings. I would hesitate. Can I think about it more? I would ask. Can I prepare better first? I was always one step away from beginning, always explaining, never starting. 6 months passed like this. Every week, there was an opportunity. A client needed a fresh campaign. A project needed a new voice. Every time I hesitated. I'm not ready yet, I would tell myself. Let me watch how others do it first. I'll volunteer next time, I promise. But next time never felt different. My colleague, Anil, was less skilled than me. Everyone knew it. But he started anyway. He made mistakes. He learned. He improved. Within months, Anil was leading projects. I was still explaining why I couldn't. One day, my manager called me into his office. Ravi, he said, I need you to lead a campaign, a big one, for our biggest client. My heart jumped. This was it, the moment I waited for. When? I asked. You have 2 weeks, he said, starting tomorrow. I nodded. Yes, okay, I can do this. But inside, fear took over. 2 weeks felt so short. What if I fail? I thought. What if my ideas aren't good enough? What if the client doesn't like it? So I did what I always did. I explained myself. The next day, I had the brief. Everything was clear, but I didn't start. Instead, I made lists. I need to research more. I should analyze the competitor data first. Let me wait for more clarity from the client. Day 3 passed. No work done. Day 4, I told myself, I'll start tomorrow. I'm just collecting my thoughts today. Day 6, my manager checked in. How's it going? He asked. Good, I lied. I'm in the research phase. Very important to get this right. He smiled and left. But the truth was, I was terrified. So I explained to myself why I couldn't begin. The pressure is too much. I should wait until I feel confident. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Each explanation felt real. Each one felt true. But they were all lies. On day 9, something happened. I was sitting in a cafe near the office, stressed, stuck, paralyzed. An old man sat next to me. He was maybe 70. He ordered tea. I don't know why, but he looked at me and said, "You look like someone carrying something heavy." I almost ignored him, but something made me respond. "I have a project," I said. "A big one, and I haven't started." He nodded slowly. "Why?" he asked. "I'm not ready," I said. "I don't know where to begin. I'm worried I'll fail." He smiled, a soft, kind smile. Then he said something I'll never forget. "Can I tell you what I learned?" he asked. I nodded. "I spent my whole life," he said, "waiting to be ready, waiting to feel confident, waiting for the perfect moment." He paused. And you know what? The perfect moment never came. He looked directly at me. But every moment I stopped waiting and started, that moment changed everything. He stood up to leave. "The readiness you're looking for," he said, "it comes after you begin, not before." Then he was gone. I sat there, alone with his word. 5 days left, 5 days to deliver. I could still explain why it was too late, why I couldn't do it, why I needed more time. But something was different now. I didn't listen to those explanations anymore. I opened my laptop. I didn't wait to feel ready. I didn't wait for confidence. I just started. I wrote one bad idea, then another. Most were terrible, but I didn't stop to explain why they were bad. I just kept going. Day 10, I had something. Not perfect, but real. Day 11, I showed my manager a rough idea. "It's not finished," I said. Then I caught myself. I stopped explaining. "Here's what I see," I said instead. "Here's what could work." He leaned back. He smiled. "This is good, Ravi. This is really good. Keep going." On day 14, I presented to the client. I was nervous. My hands shook. But I didn't explain my nervousness away. I didn't apologize for the ideas. I just presented them. The client loved it. They approved the campaign that day. Walking back to my desk, I realized something. It wasn't about being ready. It wasn't about being confident. It was about stopping all the explanations. The moment I stopped explaining why I couldn't, I finally could. All those days, I wasted explaining. I could have been creating. All those words I used to justify my fear. I could have used them to build something. The old man was right. The readiness doesn't come first. Action does. And readiness follows. Maybe you're watching this right now, and you recognize yourself in this story. Maybe you have something you want to do, a business you want to start, a skill you want to learn, a conversation you need to have, a dream you want to chase. And maybe, like me, you're explaining why you can't. "I'm not ready. I need more money. I need more time. People won't support me. I'll start next year." But here's what I learned. Every explanation is a wall you build between you and your life. And the longer you explain, the thicker that wall becomes. You don't need to be perfect to start. You just need to start to become better. That's it. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Not when conditions are perfect. Now, pick one small thing, something that scares you a little, and do it today. Just one step. You don't need to explain it. You don't need permission. You just need to move. The day I stopped explaining myself was the day I started becoming myself. And maybe today can be that day for you too. If this story touched your heart, if it spoke to something inside you, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like this video. Subscribe for more stories like this, because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply begin. Thank you for listening.